Like some coffee?
Yeah, it was a long ride. Well, Dan, I reckon this is going to feel kind of strange for you.
How's that?
Heading back to Mason City as one of us, cowhand.
Yeah?
Oh, that's good. How long were you sheriff there, anyway?
8 years.
8 years. 8 years in the same town. Dan, tell me something. Were any of the gambling games in Mason City rigged?
No, not that I know of.
Well, you should know. But, well, I mean, wasn't part of your salary didn't it come from the saloon?
No. Town paid me a straight salary to protect everything and everyone in it, including the saloons, rigged or not.
Oh, my mistake.
You're not all that wrong, really. I mean, I have worked for towns that couldn't afford a lawman. When that happened, I settled for a percentage of the saloon trade. Not many people know that. You ever been a lawman?
Me? Not hardly. The closest I've ever worked with lawmen is them behind the desk and me behind the bars. Except for maybe the last 6 years. That little rest of mine in Mason City reminded me of old times.
Well, yeah. Guess I might have used that gun barrel a little too hard. But you know, that's the closest I've come to being whipped in a long time.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do that every once in a while. Afterwards, not be sure whether or not there might have been another way.
I imagine using more than a gun barrel could be worse.
It was worse. I had to shoot a kid once. He couldn't have been more than 20 years old. I had to shoot him right in the belly with 2 shotgun slugs because he had a rifle pointed at me and a payroll over his saddle. And his mother slapped my face, all the time raving and yelling what a good boy he'd been all his life.
I don't know, Dan. I don't think I could do that kind of job.
Well,
Use some sugar.
it's not a job every man can do. It's something that's got to be done. Nobody wants to do it. They pat you on the back when you save them, and they curse your name when they think you made a mistake. So you learn to enforce the law and at the same time try to grow a real thick skin.
It teaches you how to do that.
Nobody teaches you, really. It's a business you gotta have an instinct for, a feeling for. Like you know just when to toss a rope. A good lawman knows when to bluff or when he'd better pull a pistol. He knows when a crowd's dangerous or when it's just a little drunk. It takes a few years, but you get a feeling for it. All right. All right, I admit it. I miss it. I guess any man misses what comes easiest to him. But once I get this cattle business down, I'm sure I'm going to feel better about it. Hey, like a little more coffee?
Yo.
Like a cup of coffee?
Please.
Have another cup of coffee here, please. You like some coffee?
This coffee sure is great. I'm sorry, I guess I just jumped to a conclusion. Sounds ideal. That's right, that's him. I guarantee you, it's quite apparent.
You nuts.
Maybe. Yes, well, we hope so.
That's wonderful.
By morning, my popularity should have taken a distinct turn for the better. I'll die laughing.